Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Breaking Tables. I'm your host, Brian Van Slyke. And we're sponsored by Code Sox, and this show is presented by the Cold Front Report. I have to say that. That's actually in my contract. So this is going to be a great show, guys. This is Breaking Tables. New song by Don Faded.
Buffalo, it's the mafia. Buffalo, it's the mafia. Buffalo,
yeah.
It's the mafia. It's the Buffalo Bills, hey. It's the Buffalo Bills, hey.
Don Faded, baby.
Buffalo, it's the mafia. Josh Allen, Frank Gore, John Brown, who's stopping us? Trey Edmonds, Ed Oliver, Jerry Hughes, who blocking us? I don't see nobody stopping us. Number one, no one on top of us.
Yeah.
It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the mafia, you know I'm
It's
rocking
almost
with
that
the
time.
Bills.
It's almost that time.
I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills.
What's going on, Tabba Neal? It's my co-host, Tabba Neal.
Brian?
How'd you like that new Don Faded song, man?
You know I'm repping for
I
my
like
team.
that. Something new. I like it.
I got that Allen on my team. Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, can you catch it?
Oh,
yeah.
Guys, this is going to be a show because, it's Thursday night and it's Breaking Tables. It's always a show.
While I'm snapping, Jerry Hughes will get the sack soon as you snap it. Andre Roberts running back, ain't no just backing. Mafia.
We got Tommy out tonight. Tommy with his fans only page. Fuck, I keep saying that. YouTube page. Tommy Buffalo's Mafia Sports Talk. What's up, bud?
What up?
Oh, guys. So this is we're gonna do a little different than the norm. Okay, we're not gonna be like every other podcast that you watch out there, and you're hear the same old analytics and the same old this and that. Guys, we can only talk so much. It's the fucking off season. So I like to mix it up a little bit, and today is not an exception to the rule because we've got a special guest. His name is Erick Hellwig. He's a professional comedian. Okay. Fucking funny as hell. And he's the podcast host of Bringing the Backups. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm going to go ahead and get him on. Hold on right here. Boom.
What's up?
My man, what's going on?
Nothing much. I can hear one of you is dog fighting in the background. Who's got those dogs barking?
I'm surprised because I got Michael Vick on next. All right, Michael Vick, let's get you on.
Ron Mexico on the show today.
Yeah, too late for that one. That was good. I'll get better at that one. So, Erick, you are a special guest today, and you have this podcast called Bring in the Backups, and you are a professional comedian. So this is comedy meets sports. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah, I mean, saying professional is great. I make a total of $17 a year doing comedy, but I guess I shouldn't fight you on the word professional. Yeah, man, the podcast is like every show I pick a backup, usually from the 90s, that sucks. And sucks is like, comparatively, they're usually the 58th greatest quarterback in the world.
Hold on a second. You from the 90s who suck, but then your last episode was with the Buffalo Bills, Alex Van Pelt. I'm just saying, he did not suck in the 90s.
No, but you think Van Pelt was like a great quarterback?
Good dude.
I don't think the team sucked. I think the players sucked. I'm already bombing on the podcast 45 seconds in.
Neil, what's the stats on the Bills? What's the stats on Alex Van Pelt? Hurry up, go, Neil, go. No,
he was a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. He's got 3 names. I mean, what else do you want from a backup?
He does have 3 names, absolutely.
3 names, and he was like, you know what it was? Is I had a lot of people on my podcast being like, "When are you going to do Frank Reich? When are you going to do Frank Reich?" And I was like, fuck you. I'm going to do his backup. Stop telling me what to do.
That's awesome.
So it's like, I'm a competitive asshole. So usually when people get requests from their fans, they don't intentionally undermine their own fan base. But that's how I roll on my show, right? You make a suggestion, I'll cut you out of the knees. That's how I roll.
Forget about it. You're just going to, whatever, man. Let me get you fettuccine. Forget about it. Erick, where are you from, man?
So I'm a military brat. I'm from all over the place. Oh, lost my headphone. But my family kind of settled in the DC, Maryland area. So they're back there. I lived in New York for 11 years after college, so I kind of consider that home base at this point. But yeah, I've been all over, man. Now I'm in LA, so I guess I just bought a condo in North Hollywood 3 days ago, actually.
Nice.
That's why there's nothing on the wall back here. If you guys can see this, and that's why my wrist hurts because I've been moving shit. So, yeah, but like, I guess now I live in LA and I'm a douchebag. But before that, I was mostly East Coast.
I'm pretty sure that's like the qualification. Like it says it on your driver's license underneath your ID. It's like certified douchebag.
Yeah. Before you come out here, they make you sign a form saying you'll throw your friends under the bus if they tweet something you don't like. And then once you sign that, you're allowed to move to California. Only if you're willing to self-cancel after a race joke can you live in California and be a comedian. That's the rule.
You know, being a comedian and just, you know, making people laugh. And when you said you get a whole $17 a year for that, I'm like, and you get paid for that? You get paid? I do this shit for free. I gotta pay to people to laugh at my jokes. Like, here, just take $5 and LOL for me, will you?
Come on, bro. You got code socks. You got that code socks money coming in.
Yeah.
How much you pulling in a month on code socks?
See that boat behind Neil? That's my boat. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm joking. All the money goes to my co-host over here, Neil. That's his boat.
Gotta pay for the boat somehow. Gas expensive now.
Neil, you really got a boat?
Yes, I really have a boat.
Nice.
That is really it behind me.
I got a question here. Who has that like truck that's backing up in the background?
Oh, that's
That is
me.
not me.
Oh, all right.
Are you still
moving in?
Dude, so I live, so
he wasn't kidding. He's literally moving in.
You're gonna see a couch walk go by.
Dude, I got the carpal tunnel to prove I've been moving. No, it's getting louder. Do you hear it? You know what's funny? Like when I lived in New York for 11 years, and my family used to call me all the time, and they'd be like, what the fuck is going on behind you? I'd be like, nothing. I'm walking to work. It's fine. And I would always kind of blow it off like it's not a big deal. And now, since I live in LA, I'll call my friends who used to live in New York. It literally sounds like Transformers fisting each other. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, how did I ever have phone conversations like this? I felt so bad for shitting on my family for complaining about it. But no, that truck is annoying. Give it another 15 seconds. It should be done.
It's all good. So what's your right? So you do a show about backups, about doing these backup things, and it's cool. It's interesting. Nobody ever talks about backups, and today we've got speaking of backups, the best team in the NFL are going to have a deep roster, which usually means the backups are going to be pretty damn good, right?
You guys got a hell of a backup quarterback right now, man.
I'm telling you.
Speaking of backups, man, that guy in the truck needs to learn how to back up.
Yeah, I know. He's like, all right.
Still back. Like, what is going on out there,
dude? So how
long is your driveway?
You hear him honking now? He heard it. He heard you. He's like, "Fuck you, man."
He's watching the show on YouTube.
I don't know if anybody here is like a movie buff, but I live.
That's him driving. That's Kevin Anthony's the one driving. Look at his face. Say thanks, Kevin. I'd shit my pants if it was actually him. What's that, Eric?
Oh, no, I was saying I live right next to the LA River. So you guys remember that scene in Terminator 2 where he drives like the Mack truck and he's chasing the kid? That's like right next to my house. So just picture the truck backing up being the Terminator from 1989, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about the distracting noise.
Nice, man. So we've got a solid team this year. This is the Buffalo Bills podcast. Okay. We like to talk other stuff, other tangents, but we also like to have a little fun. And since you are the professional at Answer Show, bring in the backups. Tonight's show is going to be talking about the backups, Buffalo Bills. Okay. Of who we got. And I'm going to go ahead and start with, we got the best backup QB in the NFL. There is not a team in the NFL that has a deeper roster than the Buffalo Bills. Eric, have you ever heard of Mitchell Trubisky? We're going to start with a QB here. Let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
Is it Mitch or is it Mitchell? Because I heard that he doesn't like one of the two. So let's make sure we don't offend the man. Which one does he prefer?
I think you like Mitch, right?
I think it's Mitch.
No, I think he was Mitch, and then he was like, "Don't call me Mitch." It's
So he's
Mitchell.
Mitch, the one who was formerly known as Mitchell.
I think I think he's Mitchell, formerly known as Mitch.
Oh, so now he's Mitchell. I'm so lost.
Whatever it
I'll
is.
tell you this. According
I'm
to his
texting
Instagram,
the
he is
Pagulas
Mitchell.
right now. Dear
Well,
Mr. and Mrs.
whatever
Pagula.
He
Instagram
is the
and outlaw.
Nickelodeon most valuable player. I mean, I got to throw that out there.
So Eric, when in order to bring in a backup, okay, you can't just be like, okay, you're gonna get Josh Allen out of there, game 1 through 16, and let him start at the end of the year. No, you can't do that. That's not a recipe for a winning team. You know, when's that time where you can say that Alex Van Pelt, get your ass in there? This is when we need you. What do you have that? Like status that what's your mentality on that?
Where do I draw the line? So I'm a Philly fan. So usually what we do is the second the quarterback throws an incomplete pass, I say, fucking put in the backup. He's better. That's usually where I draw it. No, man. I mean, look, it's obviously it's like a team by team thing. The joke on my show is I'm always pulling for the backup to get in the game no matter what. And when there's a roster decision, I always go, who's the more backup-y player? And then once I establish that, that's the guy I'm rooting for. Like the Washington football team of players without a name we currently refer to.
Alex Smith. They had a whole bunch of people.
They did, but this year they got Fitzpatrick and then that guy that was in school until the playoffs and almost beat Tom Brady. What's his name? Oh my God, I'm blanking on it, but whoever that guy is in DC,
he did a good job. He
did a great dude. He played great, and I'm like, okay, that's hard because Fitzpatrick is a very backup-y player. But I'm like, this guy was in college 4 months ago, so he's the more backup-y. So I'm rooting for that guy.
Wait, who do they have? Who is it? I want to know it. Neil, can you Google this? You're the Googler. Watching the Redskins.
I'm embarrassed. I can't remember it now. I know he went to JMU, which is close to where I went to school. This guy on the Washington football team.
Cool.
See,
dead air. Tommy hates this, by the way. He was telling me the show. He's like, "This is Tommy's
Tyler Henneke.
This is when the line.
Tyler
This is when the
Henneke.
line gets.
Tommy's penis is retracting back into his body and turning into
I was
a vagina.
there now. Right now.
we were so close. You had one responsibility, Brian. Shit. Neil, what we got? Hurry up before we need to get Tommy back now, Neil.
It's
Not Tyler.
it's Taylor
Henneke.
Heineke.
Yep.
Hi, Heineke.
If a woman offered to have sex with Tommy right now, he would have to scissor to completion. He does not have a penis and won't for the next 30 seconds. That's how much dead air there was.
Yeah, this is not good.
So
it's all right, buddy. We made it through. You're okay.
backups, Mitch Trubisky. Okay, Mitch Trubisky could start
Mitchell.
any other team. Is it Mitchell?
Mitchell, damn it.
Oh,
It's Mitchell. His
Mitchell
Instagram
Trubisky.
says Mitchell, so
Oh, okay.
Mitchell.
Listen,
There you go, right? If he was
my name also says Brian Van Slyke, but people call me, hey, asshole. You know, I mean, it's a fucking whatever nickname. When you see Mitchell, you're like, hey, what up, M-Dog? Or hey, what up, Mitch? It's fucking Mitchell. He does not say that. Does he?
It doesn't bode well to his professional career that he's very concerned with his first name. I mean, that's the thing. Like, when I grew up, my full name is Frederick, which is a very like regal sounding name. And I was new in school every single year until high school. And so every year the teacher would read off my name. I have a big, long German name starting with Frederick. And I'd be like, please call me Eric. And the kids would be like, no, fuck you, Frederick. And so I do like personally like identify with Mitchell being like, my name is Mitchell, but it takes me back to a time when I was like 7 getting bullied in a new school every year. So, you know, like I said, I don't know what it says to his professional career, but I feel for the guy. And so his name is Mitchell. I will respect it.
All right. So we spent 7 minutes on determining his name is Mitchell. What is that line that you draw, Eric?
I'm going to keep going back to Mitchell. We're going to do the whole podcast about this. There's no line. Yeah. Well, what are you saying with no line? When the first quarterback sucks, we're not splitting the atom here. Jesus Christ.
So Josh Allen gets sacked. Put in Mitchell. That's that line.
Josh Allen.
Well, that's a Philadelphia thing. That's all.
I know.
My favorite thing about Josh Allen is all the woke sports fans pretending he doesn't vote for Trump. That's my favorite thing about your guys' quarterback. That dude clearly he's like from Wyoming. It's like, come on, dude.
Fatality.
Let it rip, Josh.
Finish him.
So we can't talk politics on this show, but
no, I'm so sorry. Who Tommy? Is that your rule, buddy?
I said talk politics all night. I don't
Tampa Neil.
Tommy, stop talking about politics and Josh Allen and the vaccine. Don't do it.
I didn't realize there was no politics. I'm sorry to bring that up. But real quick, Black Lives Matter. Everybody's thoughts. Let's run through it. 10 words or less.
So we're gonna end this segment with y'all. Thank you for watching the show. So, guys, okay, Mitchell Trubisky. Mitch, I'm going to get banned. I'm already banned from a lot of places right now. I'm sure I'm going to get like a warning again. Brian, FCC's going to be like, I told you, no more of that. You did that, check that. I can't do it anymore. So
Zuckerberg is watching this right now being like, oh shit, you better
might as well just go all out. Might as well just go all out. I mean, if you're getting in trouble, you might as well just go all out. Okay. Josh Allen gets sacked. Erick Hellwig's going, bring him the backup. We need Josh Allen sucks.
Yeah, man. I don't think
Trubisky.
Here's what I think. I think like the fun part about watching sports is going like anybody could. They're all amazing. Can you hear me? Am I here?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. No, like they're all amazing athletes. So like anybody could be great. Like I remember Sean King in Tampa Bay, and I was like, this dude is awesome. This dude's gonna be. And then they replaced him with Brad Johnson and won a Super Bowl. I was like, fuck, they stole it from Sean. But like, here's the thing.
What about Nathan Peterman? Were you?
Dude, let me tell you, if Nathan Peterman,
he wasn't even a backup. That's why he was a stat guy.
He was to Tyrod Taylor. You're wrong.
No. Tyrod got traded. Tyrod got traded, and he started that game.
No.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry.
You forgot Buffalo football because Tyrod Taylor was a starting quarterback and got pulled for Nathan Peterman in like week 7 or something, and then they pulled Nathan Peterman again for Tyrod.
Fuck off, Joe.
Tommy, can you please stop swearing, Tommy? We've warned Tommy. This is his second and last violation of the night.
Who's this pussy Joe Sword telling us to stop cursing?
I know. So guys, fuck all that shit. All right, Tommy. I forgot what I was saying. Joe, why'd you ruin the freaking vibe? We were just having a good talking about a Bills vibe. Speaking of backups, okay, deep roster. I think we pretty much settled that Mitchell Trubisky should probably start at least the last part of the season, like maybe game 16, game 17. I mean, we're playing some. I don't have my schedule in front of me. I know you ended the season with the Jets. We're going to go undefeated. So why don't you just let Josh Allen recover for a couple weeks? Because we're getting that first round bye. Mitchell Trubisky, bring him in. Don't let him start.
Way to not jinx your great team. We should be resting the quarterback week 16. First off, there's 18 weeks, remember, because there's 17 games. So you're saying you're going to rest him with 3 games left? The Bills are going to clinch? They're going to be 13-0.
The bye week is actually week like 5. So week 18 is actually, the week on a calendar, week 18 is actually game 17. So that's whatever. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Eric.
Hey, buddy, I'm just busting your balls.
Hey, okay, guy.
Look,
Tommy, stop swearing, Tommy.
You guys know, fucking do what you got to do. Go Bills. Sorry, it's not my job to read the comments. You guys are Bills fans. You guys know that you're like probably along with the Chiefs. I mean, it's like Bills, Chiefs, Bills, Browns in some order for the best 3 teams in the league, right? Bucks are in there.
Number 1, Buffalo Bills. The rest, I don't care about.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, when you told me this was not an analytic show, you were really hitting the fucking
Right.
nail on the head. Jesus Christ. By the way, the team with the best backup is the Chicago Bears because they haven't traded Nick Foles yet. Nick Foles is the best backup in the NFL. That's not up for debate.
I mean, you guys have a pretty solid one with Jalen Hurts.
Wait, what?
I said you got a pretty solid backup with Jalen Hurts.
Oh, come on. Give me a break, man. That guy's a winner.
Flacco's not going to be starting?
Flacco. Oh, I fucking hope not, man. Well, any game Flacco starts is a waste of time, man. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. If you're gonna get a tall, lanky, shitty quarterback, bring back Nick Foles. What are they doing? What are they doing in Philadelphia? That pissed me off.
Because he's a veteran. He's a veteran. They just want to help your guy. You know what I mean? Bringing a vet in. They don't plan on Flacco. Flacco's awful, but he's a veteran. He won a Super Bowl.
All right, so that makes sense at being so he's the top number 1 backup of all time. Well, other backups have won what they did, what Nick Foles did. Come on, you gotta give it to the man.
There's only 2.
Who's the second one, Eric? You know this.
We want to hear it.
Well, there's 3.
Wait. Let me test my stat guy, Neil. Who is it?
You really want to hear it? Do you not remember Super Bowl 25?
Oh yeah, because I was born then.
Super Bowl 25, the Bills were in.
The best backup quarter. We're talking about the Super Bowl.
The Giants won.
That one. Stop. That won a Super Bowl, Neil. That won a Super Bowl that Nick Foles did.
Won a Super Bowl.
We have the best backup quarterback in our history of all. With you talking about games ever? Frank Wright, hands down. Houston Oilers in the playoffs, hands down. We're talking winning Super Bowls. Nick Foles might have had the fucking team,
but Nick Foles was just a good playoff quarterback. He's not a good quarterback.
Frank Wright didn't win a Super Bowl.
Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. Eric, are you following me, Eric? Eric, are you following me?
Yeah, listen.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute these guys. I'm muting Neil for what. Did I speak Spanish, Eric? Did I speak Spanish when I said? Apparently. I thought I muted you. Fuck.
This is the most incoherent show I've ever been on. But thanks for having me. Listen, it's time to set all of you straight on this. Tommy's talking trash, but doesn't know what he's saying. Nick Foles in 2013 threw in one season 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Okay,
Nick Foles is a good quarterback.
What did he do in 2014?
He played fine in 2014. They went to the playoffs in 2014.
16. I mean, bro.
Did he not win the Super Bowl?
Dude,
that was his only thing he's ever.
I thought he won it. I'm just stop it. That was my fucking question did he win a Super Bowl? What other backup quarterback won a Super Bowl?
That's what I told you. Jeff
Hostetler and Doug Williams.
So 3.
Freaking
3 guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never lost that.
That was my question. We just wasted 7 minutes. Let's keep wasting 7 more minutes.
You brought up something. God knows what the hell you brought up. I'm like, Brian, are you really bringing up Super Bowl 25? Because
no.
That's when Jeff Hostetler won the Super Bowl.
How often do you guys talk about losing 4 Super Bowls in a row? That's got to come up.
Never.
Eric.
I saw my cat got ran over when I was like a really young kid. You want to bring that back up too? I mean, come on, dude. That's you can't. That's what we hear from Patriots fans right now.
Yeah.
We swept the division. Did you know you lost 4 Super Bowls in a row in 90? No, we didn't know that.
Listen, Bills Mafia. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it like a dick. I'm not saying like you guys lost 4 Super Bowls. Eat shit. I have no dog in the fight. I'm rooting for you because of that. But that is your origin story as fans. You guys know that, right? Like, you can't deny that, like, your fanship is forged in the flames of heartbreak. Like, that's what makes Bills fans special. Dude, I'm a Phillies fan. In 1993, Joe Carter hit a walk-off home run against my favorite player to beat the Phillies. My dad woke me up. I was 7 years old to be like, come watch the end of this game. And that happened. And it's like, it's a very tragic thing, but it's like, now when I watch the Phillies, my rooting for them is like steeped in that pain. So, you know, what I'm saying is you guys got to be big fans, because 4 Super Bowls, that's like 4 shots in the nuts straight up. Boom, boom, boom,
It's
boom.
4 shots, but it's also it's also unheard of. You're
It's
getting
also,
4 times. That's super tough to even get there once.
and how many Hall of Famers do you have from that team? Like Marv Levy, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas,
Andre Reed,
Don
Smith, Daryl Talley, Cornelius Bennett. I mean, the list goes on, my friend.
Don Beebe. Remember Don Beebe?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was the shit. You remember that? Do you remember Don
won a
Beebe
Super Bowl.
getting hit and then like landing directly on his head and bouncing up? You remember that? Anybody else watch that NFL highlights film at their grandparents' house when they were kids a bunch?
On that
It's something
huge
right now.
RC that it's, you know, weighs 600 pounds. It's 4x4x4 box without a remote control. Yes.
I have a topic I'd like to cover with you guys. All right. And this is for all of Bill's Mafia. When are you guys bringing back those red helmets? Because that's not even close. That is clearly what the Buffalo Bills should have, is the red helmet with the blue ball and the little red stripe. So what's the deal? Have you guys started petitioning the team owner for that?
we should. I would love it. They
I
just
love
got
it
the
too.
white.
I love
They
that
just did
helmet.
the white mask, which we've been all screaming for. The white brim on the mask. So, but red, no, man. And it's weird because we do the color rush and they don't do red helmets. I don't know.
Thanks, Carl. Bring back the Cowboys. Fucking turds. Neil, not you, Carl, but the Cowboys. shit, emphasize. Neil, you like those helmets? Should we bring them back? Who do we got to call? What do you have to do as my co-host of the show to influence the Buffalo Bills to do what Erick Hellwig?
I am texting Brandon Bean right now.
All right, you text Brandon Bean. I'm gonna text the Bagulas, okay? And then hopefully they'll answer.
Bring them back.
Is that how it works?
You're not related to Ultimate Warrior, right? By any means?
I'm not related. It's hard to answer.
I had to ask.
Who was Tampa Neil asking me, or was Tommy asking me?
No, I just thought of it now because
that was Tommy. That's Tommy.
Yeah, I would love to have more of a conversation with Tampa Neil, but his internet connection is like fucking. It's like from You've Got Mail 1990s AOL. Welcome to AOL.
Eric, this is nowhere near as bad as it was about 6 months ago. It was like AOL dial-up.
It looks like 3 dudes on a podcast and 1 dude in like a North Korean prison giving a forced apology for American imperialism. Neil, it's 2021, dude. Just pay for a little bit better internet. Look at him. He can't even respond. This is insane.
He's really on the boat, though. He's out in the water.
What? It's like I'm trying to watch porn in the 80s. Like, the HBO is coming on. Then turn it on. Wait, turn the antenna. Come on.
Who's on the phone? Who keeps looking?
Way to make it so non sports related, but oh man, sport. Define sport, an athletic type, right? So, Neil, I think you win it with the masturbation of 80 porn. What are we talking about, Eric? What the fuck are you getting us into?
I didn't comment on the 80s porn. That was Jeffrey Luger.
Speaking of backups, okay, this is going back to the backups. I'm watching this for the first time, drinking wine and laughing my ass off. Hey, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
What we do here on the show. Welcome to Breaking Tables, because here on Breaking Tables, we just break shit.
Drink and laugh our ass off.
Yeah, and all I heard from Neil was, I drink ass off. like an old, like, you know, Chinese sub film over here. Or as Eric said, South Korean prison or North Korean prison, probably. Guys, speaking of backups, best backup in the world. You want me to say it, Neil? Tommy, can you guys guess who I'm going to say right now? Christian Wade.
Gail Gilbert.
No, Doug Flutie, man. Doug Flutie. Rob Johnson got hurt. Doug Flutie, man, this guy is my hero. This is when I came of fruition, came of age in the later 90s. And Doug Flutie was just, man, Flutie Flakes. Come on. I hated the Dolphins. I never hated a team. Maybe Cowboys we lost, but I was still too young at that age to really understand hate. I never hated a team until Doug Flutie came along, and it was he started that Flutie Flakes. Where is my Flutie Flakes? Over there. I can't go get it. But he started that thing for his kid, for his son. And there's the coach from the Dolphins who stomped all over his Flutie Flakes, which is for, Doug Flutie's son. And I'm just like, wow, what a complete piece of trash. Tommy? I love the Miami Hurricanes. I love what he did with the Miami Hurricanes. But when he did that, I lost all credibility.
So you're saying a Miami Dolphins coach stomped on his cereal box in front of his kid?
You didn't know that? Jimmy Johnson?
Took a cereal box and stomped?
Took Flutie Flakes. Took Flutie Flakes and started stomping it like, what's that? I'm not your couch, I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
I never saw that, but wow, okay.
I think this might have been a fever dream you had.
Did that happen today? That happened today.
Tammy, I need a Google. Please Google in the late. I think it was 98. It was 1998. Jimmy Johnson stomping all over Flutie Flakes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll wait. Hey, Neil, or Tommy, you could. That
we're
gonna have a load here.
On January 5th.
Hang on, everybody stop talking so Neil can pay the man running in a hamster wheel to speed up his internet so he can Google the answer to that question.
Get going, Disney.
All right, while Neil's Googling that, can anybody over here who's watching the show, okay, can they give us who? It was Jimmy Johnson stomped all over Flutie Flakes. It was in Miami against, it was, because I can read that and everybody else in your
he has to show us the phone because the audio doesn't work on his internet.
Is it really that bad, guys? Or
it literally looks like a North Korean hostage video. You're like drinking Morse code.
I'm done. I'm done.
They're both throwing me overboard right now. So.
With the fake video.
Neil, the crowd has spoken. The crowd has spoken. So thank you, Neil, for joining the show. It was fun.
Poor Neil, man.
Come on next time.
Who's the? Oh, there he is back.
Right. Okay. Is it seriously that bad, or just fucking with me? Because I'm actually not kind of wondering if it's really bad.
No, it's seriously that bad.
It's pretty bad.
No way. What the fuck?
Listen, Joey Hass says I'm Rick James.
Neil is in shock. This has happened once again.
I actually am.
Back. So, guys, I'm telling you.
Okay, so who? Very quickly, I just want to ask Neil, who is your internet provider? Is it because like here
a backup? It's a backup internet service.
Well, I'm just saying, like it's different. It's different around the country. Like I have Spectrum here. Maybe in Tampa Bay, it's set up by a Serbian Uber driver, but I don't know how your internet is this bad in 2021. It's truly insane.
Awkward silence again, Neil. Guys, you know what? It's not about Neil's internet service.
He has the 5 download speed for 9.
He's still using that 3G flip phone from my fleet 3G flip phone. Probably gets his Wi-Fi from the Dolphins. Hey, that was all right. All right. Thanks, Joey. Kind of
He'd be
funny.
the Bucks though. He's in Tampa, so Joey, fucking come on, buddy.
It was kind of funny. Come on, he's our viewer. You know, he was kind of funny.
You guys don't shit on your listeners at all?
No, wait, is that a thing?
That's what I do.
Tommy, is that seriously a thing? Can we, Tommy, Neil, guys, advisors, can we fucking do that?
Listen,
I'm just joking. I love you, Mafia. I can't. I'm not gonna shit on my Mafia.
You don't shit on them as people, but like I always let my listeners know that they're sheep and that they're not to be respected. And here's the thing: you set up a tone, you set up a relationship with your audience. So there's a way to you can appreciate them being there. But Joey said Dolphins, and Neil lives in Tampa. He deserves to be made fun of.
Well, he has a response to you. I'm all good. You trying to break my F asterisk times 6 cherry?
Trying to break my fucking cherry?
There you go.
It went silent.
If you're an anchor on Buffalo News, you can zing. Well, I don't get what that means either. Guys, no, that was cool. This is all a lot of fun stuff, a lot of fun information. Right now I've got my backups in Tommy with he's my backup co-host. Tam and Neil, mega pixelated over here. Looks like an old remember those old arcade games like Tetris? That's what it reminds me of. Looking over at Tampa Neil's internet service.
Neil, what's going on, buddy?
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
He's gonna listen. All 3,000 of our viewers today who's watching this or eventually watch this is gonna be like, "Fuck Tampa Neil, you need to get some internet service, bud."
Do you really have 3,000 views?
No.
Minus 2,000.
No. It's 3,000 minus 2,999.
Whose mom?
My grandma watches this.
Whose mom is listening to this?
Just the family tunes in. Just the family downstairs is tuning in.
I have to pay my sister. Hey, listen, let me sell you $5. Just watch this the entire time.
No,
it's gonna go great for my stats. Guys, stop it. This is backup show, breaking tables, and Neil's gone again. Bring in the backups, okay? Bring in the backups. Eric, speaking of bringing the backups, I always Christian Wade. There's this guy named Christian Wade, Buffalo Bills. Okay. He's international. He was rocking and rolling on the rugby team in the UK. So he's like, hello, I'm from the UK, governor, all that, and he came on board and he only had preseason. Tommy, that's my fucking accent. Stop it.
Are you gonna get Brian to go on your show to do to do impressions of people from England?
I'm from whatever, man. So Christian Wade is one of my best running backs ever, and he has that accent. That's where I was going with it, and Tommy kind of ruined it. So that bringing the backups, he is better than Singletary or Zach Moss. Simple as that.
No.
Why? Why is he not? What? Let's just talk about yards per average.
0. He hasn't played in the regular season game.
No, we're talking a preseason game. What do you mean? He played in a He is only 3 touches. He had like 300 yards, bro, and 3 touches. What is that? Divide that by 3. You get your average yards per game. Neil, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine.
It feels like
there you go.
Fucking reason.
It feels like
dick.
It feels like everybody on this show did bath salts before it started.
Always, man. That's the first thing you got to do.
That has nothing to do with my internet.
Well, guys, so no bath salts have been done. But I think Neil's internet service definitely is on bath salts. I'll give you that much.
Or the person running it.
Eric, are you looking forward to this season, bud?
Oh yeah, man. I'm just looking forward to the season. Whenever football ends, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do for the next 9 months? Like, what am I gonna do to have conversations with people? I don't understand where. Like, I have friends who don't like football, and I'm like, I don't get where their anger goes. Like, I'm like, where do you put your frustrations in life? Or how are you not mapping them onto young kids coming out of college that don't run a deep route the right way? So, like, yeah, I get excited just because it's a place to put my energy and it's a thing to think about when I try to go to sleep. And I don't even really care that much. Like, if the Eagle, like, I'm an Eagles fan. I hope the Eagles do well. But even if the Eagles are terrible, you know, like my formative years, yeah, boo. Even in my formative years, the Eagles were terrible when I was a kid. So I'm comfortable with them being bad too. Like, I'll still watch every game. And just root for my team. You know, I like looking at the uniforms. I'm a big uniform guy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great season. It's gonna be a great season.
I will tell you this though. One of my favorite quarterbacks growing up, besides Jim Kelly,
Randall Cunningham.
Loved Randall Cunningham.
Well, one of his greatest plays was at Orchard Park, where he threw from his own end zone, like a 98-yard touchdown pass to Fred Barnett. And he's just ducking Bills defenders in the end zone, miss safety, touchdown over the top. It's literally one of the sickest plays in NFL history.
If you remember when he went to Minnesota, he had like an MVP type season. He threw for like over 4,000 yards. He's very underrated for what he did.
You know what it is like, I mean, he was my favorite player growing up. And then literally, like, I was a military kid. Like, I was 5 years old living in Germany, and I was wearing a Randall Cunningham jersey for Halloween. Like, my dad was shipping Eagles stuff over. Like, so I was very brainwashed to like the Eagles, and Cunningham was the guy that I grew up with. The Eagles never used him right. Like, it was like, you know, not to get political, but he was like, He was like a black quarterback that could move before they knew what to do with a quarterback like that.
Changed the game. He changed the game.
No doubt.
But like Buddy Ryan was just like, let him run, and it's like, dude, let him develop, let him throw. Like, he had a killer arm too, and the Eagles just never developed that part of him. So when you were talking about Minnesota, you're absolutely right. But by the time he was with Minnesota, he was like 34, 35 years old. He only really had a couple years to shine, like, as a passer in the league. So I view his career as, like, it was spectacular to watch, and obviously he was amazing. But, like, I feel like he was a little, like, underutilized in his time in Philly. So it's like, I kind of think back at it like there's a part of me that's a little sad that they didn't advance in the playoffs more, that he didn't reach higher goals, you know?
Yeah, and your defense with Jerome Brown and Reggie White.
Dude.
How you guys didn't win with that
Jerome Brown died. So he has an excuse.
He was awesome. He was still awesome, and Reggie White. I mean, I'm just saying.
Reggie White, and it's not Allen. Just them, man. Eric Allen. Yeah, they had Mike Zordich in the back. They were a sick. Clyde Simmons was on that team too. They were a sick defense. I mean, yeah, man. It's crazy because you're like, Cunningham was a great athlete, a great quarterback, one of the best defenses of all time. How did they won one playoff game?
Right.
The whole time Cunningham was there. That's insane to think about. But like, it was just kind of like they played. Remember that Fog Bowl? They played that game where like the TV cameras couldn't even see the field.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a lot of weird shit in that Eagles run that was like they'd have these great regular season defenses. They'd have these huge battles with the Cowboys, and it was a fun team to watch. But then the wheels just always came off come playoff time. You know, it was anyway, whatever. And then they sucked, and then they got good again. So
it happens.
Yeah.
Thank God this is a Buffalo Bills podcast.
Oh, come on.
That's the most history I've ever heard or learned from any other team. Eric, thank you. Hold on. I'm right. Tommy, Neil. Actually, no, Tommy, you write this shit down?
No. I just know the team.
I know. No, yeah, he was prepared. He's like, I know. I got that feeling that Eric is a Eagles fan. So,
Oh, but real quick, do you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I have to ask you that. Is that like super popular?
Talking to me or Eric?
Eric
in Los
Always
Angeles.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
I love that show, dude. Are you kidding me? It's the funniest show in the world.
Did you see the Super Bowl episode?
No.
Where they went to the Super Bowl, and Frank had to keep peeing like he had like a kidney stone or whatever. Remember that? You didn't watch the Super Bowl when they were in the Super Bowl?
I did not.
Dude,
No.
You gotta watch that episode.
Explain. Now I'm kind of curious because
great episode, bro.
You want to explain? Do you want to tell us about this?
No, just watch it. I'm not going to give it to you. Just watch it.
He wants to give a vague reference to a great TV show. If you haven't watched It's Always Sunny, it's been on for like 15 seasons. I mean, you're behind the 8 ball already. Just check it out. It's going to make you laugh. It's a great show.
Awesome. It's definitely a good show.
By the way, I want to take a quick break in the podcast to talk about Code Socks, which is also my sponsor. Code Socks, sponsor for this podcast, is amazing. They have the best socks in the game. Code Socks. When you need socks, come to Code Socks.
Nice.
That was actually they actually might like leave me now because that sounded better than what I did.
What the fuck is Code Socks for real though?
Code Socks is a Buffalo Bills podcast. I hope he's not watching, dude, because I'm probably I'm trying to find my commercial that I just created. I can't find it. What do you mean? What's Code Socks?
Durable. Come on, Brian.
They got clothes. They got Buffalo Bills gears. They got cool socks that has Buffalo Bills emblems. Stuff that you are a Buffalo Bills fan, you need to get it because Code Socks.
They come in black and white and crew and ankle.
Dude, did you really not know what your own sponsor was? That's hilarious.
Of course I did. I'm trying to find. No, I do know. I'm trying to find. I created this really funny video that I was going to play, but I was occupied with all this other stuff that you guys were asking me. Well, I'm trying to find the video. I can't find.
What is the promo code for the socks? Do we have a promo code?
Oh no, there's no promo code. Everything's cheap. It's just cheap, discounted stuff. It's good. I probably should have a talk with them in the morning.
Promo code?
I don't
get it. What are you getting out of having them as a sponsor if there's no promo code?
Oh man, there has to be a promo code.
What the fuck is going on?
All right, let's go ahead and mute my special guest today. Oh, I wish I could hear them. Guys, I'm trying to find this really cool video, okay, that I'm going to play. I muted both of you guys. You can't talk. Everybody's listening to me right now. Code Socks. It's got great Buffalo Bills gear, insurance, socks, anything you want in the world. I know exactly what it is. Look at him, you're wrong. You do it again. Oh, going to stab you in the eye with a soldering iron. Does your mother know how to sew? Get her to sew that.
That was the worst promo.
It's part of the promo you assuring your sponsors that you know what their product is. It'd be like seeing an ad on TV where someone's like, Starbucks, it's coffee. I totally knew that.
Hey, no, it's not gluten-free like DiGiorno's, okay, dude?
Hot.
Oh, you're gonna try to come at me with the.
Hold on a minute. All right, so this is.
Hello, kids. It's Kermit the Frog here, and what I've got is a box, and this box is something special.
Are they nudes of Miss Piggy?
No, they're not nudes of Miss Piggy.
Oh, well, I'm out.
Wait, come back.
They are?
They're nudes of your mom.
That was Sesame Street. The show episode was brought to you by Sesame Street. Guys, whatever. This is all funny games. I don't know what Neil went to. Neil's probably I hope he's not getting like assault and battery at his household because his internet service is terrible. And speaking of, wait. So we were talking about backups the entire time. This guy right here is a diehard Mitch Trubisky fan. So Chris Richter, if you're still watching, we were talking about getting him in. Erick Hellwig was like, I want Mitchell Trubisky. I almost said Mitch. Mitchell Trubisky in if Josh Allen gets sacked.
Yeah. I think you guys have a good team. You know, you'll be good.
Awesome.
Josh Allen's pretty fucking great though.
He is pretty great.
I mean, you guys got to be.
He's so awesome. He's so great. Thanks, Eric. Thanks for that clarification that we already know that. That's an obvious over here. Eric, where can we find you, man? You're funny as shit.
Obvious. You don't know that. You don't know your own sponsor, and you're giving me shit for saying your quarterback. Give me a fucking break. And Chris Richter can suck my dick. Tell the funny guy to say some jokes. What am I? Your fucking jukebox?
Hey, look at me. Oh, wait, I already used that one. Funny how? I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh.
Hey!
Holy shit, Neil.
Am I still pixelated?
Oh, my guys. Let's start the whole show all over again. Welcome to Breaking Tables. This is Brian and fucking Neil. How do I do this thing?
It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the bills.
Joking, dude. Thanks for you should have done that before we started the show, but it was all good, fun and games. Eric, all right, I got two questions. Number one,
look how clear Neil is now.
I know. It's ridiculous. We have one. I have two questions.
I'm running this off a hotspot off my fucking phone because I shut the entire internet down and it won't boot back up.
I got two questions, Eric. Question number one.
Let's hear it.
What's your funniest joke?
What's my funniest joke? I'm not gonna say my funniest joke.
Why? Is that like a no-no in Hollywood? You never ask a comedian that question.
It's not a no. It's not a no-no.
Okay. Three guys going to a bar. You got a nation. All right, go ahead. Go.
All right, give me a joke, funny man. Yeah, make me laugh. I amuse you. I make you laugh.
Three guys going to a bar. They watch their team. Three guys going to a bar in Buffalo, New York. They watch their team lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. The bartender says, "Here's a gun."
FCC, are we allowed to say that? Only I'm getting blown up.
Stop acting like the FCC is watching this, okay?
That's another cease and desist letter coming.
That's another one.
If you want to see my jokes, you go to my website, earholes.com. I've got live comedy touring dates. You can come see me live and you'll hear all the jokes. earholes.com.
That's awesome.
That's where you come see. That's what you do when you have a Comic-Con. You go, Eric, where can people come pay to see you say your funniest jokes? And then I'll always tell them.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You should charge more. $17 a year or $17 a month. You need to charge more.
I'd make a little bit more. I'd probably make closer to like 23, 24.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad then.
But the government takes like 3, 5, 8, 7, 8 of it, right? I don't know how that works.
I probably make honestly closer to like a couple $1,000s, and I get a bunch of free shit from codesocks.com, which is apparently socks, Buffalo Bills socks, as described by Brian earlier. As Brian stammered through his promo.
I was looking for it.
Trying to remember what the fuck Code Socks is, even as it runs on the bottom of his
drinking show, and whatever. You know, Eric, you were the coolest guest I got on. Now you're just like
look at the comments. Joey said, "Hey Eric, fuck you." Come on, guys. Come on.
Yes, this is what I log in for. Thank you, Joey.
I love it, man. Look, honestly, you guys do seem to have some fans. These comments, people are fucking going off, man. This is fun.
Oh, dude, this is a blast, brother. I appreciate you hopping on. I know
one of them was my mom. One's my cousin. There's my other cousin. Oh.
Debbie Minardi says, I heart socks and light bulbs. All right. That's just fucking
all right, then.
I love you too, Minority Party.
Code Socks.
Well, Debbie, watch out.
Oh, come on.
So Eric, where can fans? Let's all. Guys, Erick Hellwig from Bringing the Backups, professional comedian. Where can we pay to watch your shit?
You just go to codesocks.com, put in promo code what the fuck is this product, and you'll get a year's worth of comedy straight from me.
Oh, man.
Look at Joey going off on me in the comments. You guys reading this?
No, we can't post that online. I'm not going to post that one.
Oh, Joey. Come on. Clean it up.
Come on.
Clean it up, Joey.
Hey, Joey. Tommy, where can we find your fans only page? You and your feet in the Code socks.
That's it. You know where. Buffalo Mafia Sports Talk YouTube. That's it.
Love it, dude. Love it. Dan Benil, where can we find Breaking Tables?
Well, I can tell you're going to find me on a hotspot from now on instead of paying for fancy shit internet. Fuck you, Spectrum. But you can also find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Breaking Tables. Click on that like button. Click on that follow button. If you're not following us, you fucked up.
Dang.
And I want to tell people where they can actually find me. Go to erichellwig.com, my website, and you can get my podcast, Bringing the Backups, right there. Also, you can follow me on social media at Erick Hellwig on all the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
That was awesome, dude. Hey, dude, guys, listen to his shit. It's funny as hell. I just met the guy. He was on the corner with a street sign saying, listen to my podcast. I was like, wait a minute. I've got a podcast. Man, joking, dude. He's hilarious. Funny stuff. And hopefully he can give us, Bills fans a little shout out on his next show. Never know. But you'll find out. Eric, I appreciate you hopping on the show, bro. I hope you had fun, man. This is a shit shoot called Breaking Tables. Tommy's kind of like numb to the pain now. Neil, now that we can see his face, pretty sure he said he's on a hot spot now. He's going to have to do that going forward all times.
Yeah. I feel the best time to figure out your internet connection is usually during the show, though. So I actually...
I know that is the best time. So,
I didn't realize it was bad until you guys said it. I
said it in the mud. Well, you know what, Neil? Guys, this has been so much fun. We broke so many fucking tables today. We got told not to swear. We probably broke Rule 13-7C of the FCC and a bunch of others. So this is Breaking Tables. This is what we do. Love you guys. Love you, Mafia. Thank you for watching. Erick Hellwig. Follow him. Listen to him. Now, bye.
See you, Joey Hatch Jr.
Hey,
Oh, and go Code Sox. Go Code Sox. Go Code Sox.
Whoa.